TV. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.
Hello and welcome to Millennium News TV 24/7 Daily Global News Update in English. My name is Todd Goldfinger and here are today's top headlines. Thank you for being with us. News story number 1. The Biden administration says it's granting temporary legal status to hundreds of thousands of Venezuelans who are already in the country, quickly making them eligible to work. As it grapples with growing numbers of people fleeing the South American country and elsewhere to arrive at the U.S.-Mexico border. The move, along with promises to accelerate work permits for many migrants, may appease Democratic leaders who have pressured the White House to do more to aid asylum seekers, while also providing grist for Republicans who say President Joe Biden has been too lax on immigration. Next news. News story number 2. A suspect in the shooting deaths of a suburban following a fiery crash in Oklahoma, along with a passenger, police said. Nathaniel Huey Jr. of Streamwood, Illinois, tried to elude authorities after a digital license plate detector spotted him Wednesday in Catoosa, Oklahoma, but he crashed the vehicle and it caught fire, police said. It's unclear whether the crash or gunfire officers heard at the crash scene killed him and the woman who was his passenger. Huey, 32, was suspected in the deaths of Alberto Roland, Zoraida Bartolomé, and their two sons, ages 7 and 9. They were believed shot between Saturday night and early Sunday in their home in Romeoville, about 30 miles southwest of Chicago. Next news. News story number 3. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton attacked his Republican rivals and displayed an openness to challenging U.S. Senator John Cornyn in 2026 while speaking out Wednesday for the first time since his acquittal on corruption charges at his impeachment trial. He did not discuss accusations that he misused his office to protect a political donor, which were the backbone of Paxton becoming just the third sitting official in Texas' nearly 200-year history to be impeached. Paxton did not testify during the 2-week impeachment trial and is still under FBI investigation. Next news. News story number 4. The Pennsylvania jail from which convicted murderer Danilo Cavalcante brazenly escaped, eluding searchers for 2 weeks, plans to enclose its exercise yards with walls and a roof and makes inmates wear brighter uniforms along with other security improvements. The Chester County Jail Board unanimously approved plans Wednesday to fully enclose the exercise yards at the facility in Pocopson, southwest of Philadelphia. The project is expected to cost $2.5 million to $3.5 million and could take as long as 9 months to complete. Next news. News story number 5. President Volodymyr Zelensky made a whirlwind return visit to Washington on Thursday to shore up U.S. support for Ukraine, delivering an upbeat message on the war's progress while facing new questions about the flow of American dollars that for 19 months has helped keep his troops in the fight against Russian forces. The Ukrainian leader received a far quieter reception than the hero's welcome he got last year, but also won generally favorable comments on the aid he says he needs to stave off defeat. We're going to take a short break from the daily global English news of Millennium News TV 24/7. Please stay with us. Thank you.
Welcome to the world of Millennium News 24. We bring news, we analyze news, and we make a bridge between you and the eventful world. 24/7 Millennium News 24 team is at your service. Don't miss Todd Goldfinger show, Goldfinger Music Hour, Noon News with host Todd Goldfinger. Millennium News 24 is available to be watched free for all LED TVs such as Sony, Samsung, LG, Roku TV, Amazon TV and Apple TV, and also in all European countries and Australia, available with the Sky Network, Worldwide Jago TV, Radiant IPTV, Worldwide Jago BD Network and Horizon Satellite globally. Millennium TV 24 News, news you need to know.
Hello and welcome back to Millennium News TV 24/7 Daily Global News Update in English. My name is Todd Goldfinger, and here's the continuation of today's top headlines. Thank you for being with us. News story number 7. More than 15,000 people in Arizona have registered to join a new political party floating a possible bipartisan unity ticket against President Joe Biden and Donald Trump. While that's less than the population of each of the state's 40 largest cities, it's still a number big enough to tip the presidential election in a critical swing state. And that is alarming people trying to stop Trump from winning the White House again. The very existence of the No Labels group is fanning Democratic anxiety about Trump's chances against an incumbent president facing questions about his age and record. While it hasn't committed to running candidates for president and vice president, No Labels has already secured ballot access in Arizona and 10 other states. Its organizers say they are on track to reach 20 states by the end of this year and all 50 states by Election Day. Next news. A small town on the Texas border declares a state of emergency as tens of thousands of migrants cross the border. The President Biden administration grants protection to nearly 500,000 Venezuelans in the country, giving them the ability to work. This comes after some Democratic mayors and governors warn that growing numbers of migrants in their care are busting their budgets. The various scenarios playing out across the country paint a picture of a strained immigration system making an impact far from the U.S.-Mexico border. The Biden administration late Wednesday the problems. Next news. The Russian bullet struck the sergeant just above the left ear. The leader of the Ukrainian platoon was down. Headquarters radioed a battlefield promotion to the private who had called him brother, a man known as Courier. Courier knew the platoon's orders were to move forward through the forest on the road to Bakhmut. He hesitated for 30 seconds near his mortally wounded commander. Maybe a minute, then he decided there would be no turning back. Forward, he howled. Next news. Representatives from Nagorno-Karabakh and the Azerbaijan government held a first round of talks Thursday on the future of the breakaway region that Azerbaijan now says it fully controls following a military offensive this week. The discussions in the city of Yevlakh focused on the reintegration of Nagorno-Karabakh, along with its local ethnic Armenian population, into Azerbaijan in the decades-old conflict, according to the Office of Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev. Representatives from the region asked for fuel and food, and Azerbaijani officials agreed to provide humanitarian aid, including energy to heat kindergartens and schools. A statement from Aliyev's office said. There were reports of blackouts in Stepankert, the regional capital, and some people had to use campfires to cook what food they could find. This has been the Daily Global English News Update of Millennium News TV 24/7. My name is Todd Goldfinger. I thank you for watching. Please log in to get the latest news on all of our social networking sites. That's Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. On TikTok, we're Millennium News 24. Also, our YouTube channel is News Channel M24. Viewers now on both network broadcasting, Android and iOS devices, Apple TV, Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, also all smart TV platforms. Please enjoy our entertainment, our latest news, views, and editorials, our Millennium TV apps, Millennium TV USA Android, Millennium News Google, www.millenniumtv24.com. Please stay with Millennium News 24/7. We thank you, and God bless you wherever you are. Peace.
Millennium TV, bridging communities worldwide. We broadcast diverse international content from Europe, Asia, Africa, and now right here in the USA. Watch us via Roku on your smart TV. Download the Millennium TV app from the App Store to stream our shows anywhere, anytime. Millennium TV.